Hey everyone, Dragon Undead here, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be starting the first episode of a new series I am calling Zombie Weapon Comparison. Now I know Mr. Telexify did this series in the past, however he hasn't uploaded any of it since early into BO3's life cycle, so I think it'll be okay if I do one for Cold War, since I don't think he's planning on continuing his ZWC anytime soon. Now because of Cold War's weapon mechanics, some rules are going to be set in place for every episode. All weapons will have no stat reducing attachments or stat boosting attachments such as the task force barrel, suppressors, or even extended mags. The only attachment allowed is the basic flashlight in order for me to get salvage easier. The reason for that will play into the next rule. All weapons must be blue rarity. Because some weapons can only be obtained from the box, they not only have random attachments, but there's no guarantee that it will be a blue rarity weapon either. The same can be said for wall weapons. Some guns may be bought off the wall at blue rarity, but could come with attachments that could give them an advantage over its competitor. When testing, these weapons must be blue rarity without any attachments. The flashlight comes into play because it increases salvage drop rate, therefore making it easier for me to obtain salvage in order to increase the weapon's rarity. Each weapon can only be upgraded once. With how Pack-a-Punch works in this game, I'm only allowing myself to upgrade the weapons once, or getting them to Pack-a-Punch level 1. Given the rounds each weapon will be tested on, a single Pack-a-Punch will give you more or less the taste of how effective the weapon is against others. For example, an XM4 Pack-a-Punch once would probably be less effective than an MP5 Pack-a-Punch twice. This is to make things balanced and fair for each weapon. The rounds they will be tested on. Unupgraded weapons will be tested on round 12, since at this point in the game, you would normally be trying to upgrade at least one weapon in order to help you survive. Upgraded weapons will be tested on rounds between 16, 17, and maybe even 18. The reason for this is because of Plaguehound rounds. Plaguehound rounds are essentially free passes into the next round, and there's never a guarantee that they will always occur at the exact same round every single game, so this was the best I could do. Each weapon will be tested on Megaton bosses as well, at around rounds 13 to 14 depending on when he shows up. Since like with the Plague Hounds, he has no guaranteed round spawn every game. So with that said, let's get into the first episode, the two powerhouse weapons of Cold War zombies, the Hauer 77 versus the Gallo SA12. The Hauer shotgun, unupgraded, is certainly a strong weapon. However, I feel it kind of drops off a little with the slower fire rate and the fact that it only has 5 shells per mag. With each shell having to be manually reloaded, the weapon's reload is longer than other weapons. However, that's usually the case for most pump-action shotguns. The Hauer can still kill zombies unupgraded, but there is honestly much better weapons for you to use. When Pack-a-Punched, however, this weapon destroys. This thing can blow through hordes with little effort, and it even has quite a lot of ammo even without extended mags, especially when compared to the shotguns of the past. This weapon is also great for taking out the Megaton boss, especially if you aim for the head. Overall, I'd say this weapon isn't worth it unupgraded, however upgraded, it is certainly something you should use. Now the Gallo is something that's been a pretty big hot topic in the zombies community now, since launch, and reasonably so. Unupgraded, this weapon is still really good. It can easily kill zombies in the earlier rounds, and because of the point system, it's great at getting points as well. It has a good amount of ammo to back it up, and it can even be bought straight off the wall already at blue rarity, making this thing a staple in Cold War already. When upgraded, this gun becomes the game's haymaker. It's full auto with high damage, lots of ammo, and can mow through hordes without much effort at all. And of course, it can destroy the Megaton boss as well, allowing you to easily tear him apart with it. With all that said and done, between the Hauer and the Gallo, I'm going to have to say the Gallo is the winner. The Hauer is still an amazing weapon, don't get me wrong. However, the Gallo has a slight edge over it, mainly because it has more ammo, is fully automatic when upgraded, can be bought off the wall at blue rarity, and can do a lot more damage to zombies than the Hauer can when they're both unupgraded. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Zombies Weapon Comparison. In the next episode, we are going to be looking at the XM4 versus the AK-47. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Leave a like down below if you enjoy the video, and drop a comment about what weapons you're excited to see in the future for this series. This is Dragon Undead, signing off.